Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna make a quick and simple pasta dish. You'll need some lemon juice, the juice of one lemon with the lemon half of the rind, some garlic, freshly chopped, some shrimp or some prawn, and if you have scallops, you can use scallops as well. These were pretty big, so I split them. You'll also need some butter, some oil, olive oil. You'll need some freshly grated Parmesan cheese, some fresh tomatoes, cherry tomatoes, organic is even better, and some pasta. I'm gonna use organic, gluten-free pasta, but you don't have to use that. You can use regular pasta if you wish, but you also need some freshly chopped parsley as well. We're going to start by boiling our pasta water, and I use the shells to help boil the water to build a seafood flavor of the pasta water. So you just go ahead and take the shells out and bring the water to a boil, and then you add your pasta. Now, I know that we're not supposed to break our pastas in half, but I have a small pot, so I have to break my pasta. It's still gonna taste the same whether you break them or not, so I don't see what the big deal is. Just go ahead and add a little bit of salt and a little bit of oil to prevent sticking, and then you set that to the side to boil. Now, once your pasta is almost done, you're gonna add your butter and your oil to start building your pasta sauce. Now, it's important to make sure that you do not turn the stove up too high because you don't want to burn your butter. Right now, you're going to add your garlic, and again, make sure the stove is not too high because you don't want to end up burning your garlic. You only want to cook your garlic down to release that garlic flavor into your sauce. All right, so you cook that down a little bit for about half a minute before you add your we're gonna add wine, exactly. And we want to cook off the alcohol, so you're gonna cook it down to it's about half as much, and you're gonna turn up your stove high at this point to help cook down that alcohol. Now once it's almost cooked down, you can go ahead and start adding your seafood, your shrimp. These are huge, so I'm gonna add them down on one side to make sure that they cook, and then turn them over to make sure that the other side cook. All right, and now also at this point you could add your lemon juice. Now remember, if you're gonna be making scallops, you're gonna have to cook your scallops down a little bit longer than your shrimp, so just be mindful of that. I'm gonna go ahead and turn over my shrimps to make sure that they cook on both sides. And after about another half a minute, you can add your tomatoes. Now, we're adding tomatoes a little bit earlier than normal because I love the flavor of tomatoes and I want the flavor to cook into my sauce. And also that color of the beautiful red tomatoes is gonna help build that rich color of your sauce as well. After about a minute or a minute and a half of cooking your tomatoes, you can start adding your pasta. And if you have a lot of pasta water left over, just make sure that you save some. In my case, I didn't cook my pasta with a lot of water, so you can actually use all of the pasta water that's left over, and that starch in that leftover water is going to help build that rich sauce, make it nice, smooth, and creamy. And now we're going to add our freshly grated Parmesan cheese, and we're going to add our parsley as well, and then just toss everything together. Let everything marry and come together, and it's so good, guys. It smells so wonderful right now. I love eating this dish, and every time I eat it, I fall asleep. That's how good it is. Like, it puts you to sleep. But I just love that it's just so simple, classic, and the ingredients are fresh, which makes it feel like, gives it a nice gourmet kind of dish. But it's just so delicious and satisfying. So look how wonderful, guys. Look at that. Why don't you guys try this out? And you could use any kind of seafood you like. Look how beautiful, guys. If you enjoyed this recipe, please leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe. Until then, happy eating. Ciao.